Loyalty says, I will stay true to my commitment, even if it benefits me not to. Don't let your own self-interest distract you from your job. It's all about loyalty. Are you loyal? You will respect the authority over you.
Hi, I'm Josh. I tear apart the corporate world for a living. I say the things that everyone wants to say when they're at work, but they can't because they'll lose their job. Anyways, today we're going to be looking at this video called The Importance of Loyalty in the Workplace. Normally I watch these videos, find the good parts, and then edit and show you those, but I haven't done that today. This was just sent to me, and I felt like this is such a ridiculous title that we would watch it together and you can have an honest reaction from me instead of something that I've scripted out to say.
What does a conflict of interest say about your character, attitude, or work ethic?
Instantly assuming because you have other interests besides your job, that's a conflict of interest.
Well, it says a lot. Are you the kind of person who can be counted upon to do what you say you will do?
Yeah.
Are you loyal, or do you look out for yourself?
What? You know what the definition of corporate loyalty is? It's them treating you like garbage and you saying, thank you for that, boss. Thanks for that opportunity to be treated like trash, and I'm here for you no matter what. Like, if you want loyalty, get a dog. I work for money, so I look out for myself, as should everyone that works a job.
You have your priorities in order. Do you consider your personal character, integrity, and attitude at work? These are serious questions that are clearly illuminated in this discussion of conflicts of interest, and your answers to these questions must be clear.
What?
Conflicts of interest can be tempting because sometimes you may need a second job to make ends meet.
What? Yeah, of course, it's perfectly fine. You want to know why I need a second job to meet ends meet? Because this job doesn't pay me enough. And they're telling you that's bad? A second job because your main job doesn't let you provide for yourself? And so not only do they not want you to be able to provide for yourself, they're guilting you into it by saying it's a conflict of interest? Holy crap.
Or you may feel that your personal needs must be met at the company's expense.
What?
Be careful. Don't let your own self-interest distract you from your job.
Yes, 100%. You should, don't get distracted, but you should definitely have some self-interests. Always have self-interest. That's what the CEO has. Like, everything he does is for his own self-interest, but they'll usually blur that by saying the company. And so whenever you see people at the top saying the company, just assume it's the people at the top saying it. Okay, they just like to put that company veil between them and you like it's some deity. But anyways.
Principles of loyalty, honesty, and respect are worth standing up for. Keep a healthy perspective. See the big picture. When conflicts of interest test your character and mettle, say no to self-interest.
What? Say no to self-interest? Absolutely say yes to self-interest. Is this... You know what's funny? Is I did actually open this website up, and when you go to the main page, this is what it looks like, and it's exactly what you would expect to see. If these are the people that actually run this company, it's exactly what you would expect to see. A bunch of old boomer executives telling you that it's bad to have other interests outside your job. And it's funny because they sell courses, $30 for ethics for a modern workforce, respect and fair treatment in the workplace, $30. I think this was just made by some rando, because if you go to the actual course, what our customer said, ? 0 feedbacks. Okay, sorry, anyways.
And yes to honesty and loyalty.
Yes to honesty most of the time, and no to loyalty. Companies aren't loyal to you. Don't be loyal to them. Get your bag, move on with your life, job hop, etc., etc.
You will find that staying the course will make you stronger, a better person, and more successful in your job.
They should just take this picture right here and put CEO's bank account. Stronger, better person, and successful at work. Being loyal means that what? The more they treat you like garbage, you're stronger because you accept being treated like garbage longer? A better person. How does being what? And more successful at work. Well, that doesn't mean you're making any more money.
It's all about loyalty. Are
No.
you loyal?
No.
Where are your priorities?
In myself, as it should be.
Here are some facts about loyalty. Understand that loyalty is about devotion and duty. Loyalty puts others first before your own self-interest.
Others, right? Others, like family members, friends, pets, right? Like not a company, not some self-serving douchebag CEO who's out to serve his own self-interest. He's not loyal, but you gotta be. This is some gaslighting 101. I can't believe this is a serious video.
Loyalty says, I will stay true to my commitment, even if it benefits me not to.
What? What? I will stay true to working here, even though it doesn't pay all of my bills, and I can't get a second job because that's my own self-serving interest. Even though this job benefits me in no way, I will stay, and that will make me, according to them, a better person. This is insane.
Loyalty shows respect. It's not about what you get out of something.
Let me stop. Wait, hold on. It's not about what you get out. Absolutely, that's why you take a job. You take a job for the money that you get out of it, for the skills set that you hopefully learn.
It's about what you put into it. You see, you can't be 50% loyal. It's all or nothing. And
Yes, you can. Well, don't even be 0% loyal to companies. Zero.
it requires dedication. After all, loyalty is a character trait. How you show loyalty in one area of your life reflects on how you show loyalty in another.
That's not true. That's absolutely not true. You can be a completely good husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, without being loyal to your company. They're not going to be loyal to you, right? So why do you have to put them on a pedestal when they're thinking of you as like lowly little peasants that are just making their bank account increase? You know what I mean?
It's more than just a feeling. You shouldn't have to feel loyal in order to be loyal. Remember that loyalty requires humility and is honest. You can't fake it. Phony
Yes, you can.
loyalty is no loyalty at all. If you can't be loyal to your company, then you probably need to work someplace else. Consider your work ethic. Remember the old adage, an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. Well, it's true with regard to how you approach your job. Your obligation is to show up for work and do what you are paid to do with honesty.
It has nothing to do with corporate loyalty, though. It has nothing to do with workplace loyalty. Who would pay money for these people to come in and consult? Who? This just makes me angry.
This is the right thing to do. Taking advantage of your position within the company or your company's resources for personal gain is fundamentally dishonest.
I mean, it's fine. Do it anyways.
In the end, you'll have to be dishonest with others to cover up for your actions, and you have to be dishonest with yourself to rationalize them.
And I mean, that's okay. Whatever. Get the bag.
Ask yourself, would you knowingly steal from another person? Would you walk out of a store without paying for something?
Dude, we just did a video about companies obsessed with stealing. What does this have to do with being loyal to a company?
Although you may not be the kind of person who would knowingly defraud another, you shortchange your employer by using company resources for personal gain. So, doing personal business on company time is theft of time. It's
You know what is theft of time? Is when your company says you have to work overtime or you're going to lose your job. So like, and you don't get paid for overtime here in the United States. Camera. Like, look at the results of what the person is doing. Don't look at how they're doing it, the median, what. Just look at the results. Are they getting you the result that you want as the owner? If yes, okay, then why do you care how they do it? Why do you care? It shouldn't matter. Just look at the results.
Using company resources for personal business to support a second job is theft of property, no matter how large or small it is. Consider the 6-point pledge of loyalty.
This is going to be good right here.
Every employee should be able to commit to each of these 6 statements. Number 1, you will fulfill your duties to the best of your abilities. Number 2, you will operate with honesty, openness, and full disclosure.
Don't do that. The people above you don't do that. Your executives don't operate with honesty, openness, and full disclosure. When they're about to fire half the company, that's not full disclosure. They're not honest when they say, oh yeah, you'll get a raise, and then you don't get a raise. That's not honest. Openness. How much you make, Mr. CEO? He's not going to tell you. Why do you have to do all this? It's like the double standards, dude. Like, you got to give 2 weeks notice, but they can fire you whenever they want. You know what I mean?
Number 3, you will obey all rules, laws, guidelines, and standard operating procedures.
Absolutely not. Rules? Okay, do the rules make sense? No? Okay, well then I'm not going to follow the rules. Laws? Do I go to jail? Is it illegal? Am I going to get a criminal record? All right, I'll follow the law. Guidelines? Does it make sense? Who wrote these? Do we need to rewrite them? Let's rewrite the rules while we're at it. Standard operating procedures. Can we make them better? Are some of these bloated? Can we get rid of some of these steps in here? Like, ask questions. They don't even want you to ask questions. Just obey. That's the key word here. Obey. That's all they want. They want fucking robots, dude.
Number 4, you will respect the people, property, and interests of the company.
I mean, don't be a jerk. Don't destroy stuff that's not yours. Interests of the company. I mean, the interest of the company is to make the most amount of money possible and then probably eventually sell to some other bigger company. So, the last one, interest of the company? Nah. Look out for yourself. Always look out for yourself first.
Number 5, you will not let your own priorities take precedence over your employer's.
That one. Completely ignore that one. Always deal with your own life first. Put your life before a company. How does it have 24 thumbs up? Okay, thumbs that down.
Number 6, you will respect the authority over you and resolve conflicts within the system.
No, that as well. Oh, this video is going to get demonetized. Please go support the channel with some links in the description. Click like and leave a comment. So this. Oh man, respect the authority over you. Nah, respect is earned. Just because you gave yourself a title of CEO doesn't mean I have to respect you. Sorry. That's just how it's gonna work, especially as some corporate nonsense company, you know. Obviously, again, don't be a jerk, but just because you have a title or whatever position doesn't mean I have to respect you. That's just the biggest joke that I've ever, like.
Understand this pledge and use it to keep ethically grounded when you feel the need to push the conflict of interest ethical boundaries. Now, let's connect character to conflicts of interest. Who is really important? Does everything in life revolve around your own needs?
Yes. Yes.
This is really what the whole issue of conflicts of interest is about. There is a strong character connection between your ability to see outside your own world and having a balanced perspective of your role as an employee. Understanding that your priorities are not the only thing that matter is a significant step toward good character and growth.
What is this cult indoctrination video?
Anyone can look out for number 1. It's easy to put your own needs first.
And you should. Absolutely you should.
But being humble, loyal, and honest when nobody is looking is key. This is what an honest
But that's not what anyone does. You got to make yourself look good in front of the executives so you get promoted.
person does while at work. The good news is that it's worth it. Putting aside your own interests and looking out for the interests of others, including your employer, is a powerful lesson that will benefit you in all areas of life.
How could the person that narrated this video do it seriously? Obey. Put your company before yourself. You don't have personal needs. You only have company needs. I could just see all of these people looking at you across the desk when you go to their company saying, "We're everything to you. We're your new family now. You don't do anything without our consent. You don't do anything without our approval. If we say do something, you do it, or else. Because we're your family, and we care about you, as long as you put your needs last." Do these people seriously believe that? These are their customers? Volkswagen? Don't work for any of these. If you enjoyed the exposure I gave this video so that more people know to avoid this BS, do me a favor, leave a like on the video. Helps more people see it. Leave a comment if you have any more stuff you want me to look at. And subscribe if you want to see more of me calling out corporate nonsense, since you can't because you'll lose your job. So, yeah, that's all I have. And if you'd like to support the channel, there's some links down in the description. Thank you so much. See you in the next one.